Hey guys, welcome back. For those of you that watched the last video, you'll know that we were walking the hayfield and Hugo didn't come with us. I came to the barn and was expecting to find him there. Instead, here he is. He is at the back door of the house, wanting to go inside. Apparently, he's decided it's too cold and scary outside with the generator on. That's pretty funny. Anyway, so while we're here at the barn, hi Baba Socks. What you up to? So it looks like the goaties are taking advantage of having some space to run, no snow. The ground's a little damp, a little wet. I am. Sock Monkey's chewing at her side. That's a new behavior. Let's hope that that's just a sign that she's got babies cooking in there and that's not a new habit. From that angle, there's your goat tush for the day. Lotus almost looked like she might be pregnant, and I really don't think she is. When they're laying down like that, Misty's certainly starting to look larger, so that makes me happy. Hello, Ms. M. You right here with me? Did I get a grin? Thank you. So I was taking a look at a breeder's page, a breeder friend of mine, and she had just posted a loss of a goat. It was one of her foundation goats, and Emma and Fanta are my foundation goats, right? So they're special. In fact, if you saw Throwback Week, you got to see them as babies in their very first setups, and then you got to see them with their first babies. But anyway, I mentioned that because the goat she lost was 17 years old. Oh, JC, you are looking huge. 17 years. And I love that story. Emma and Fanta don't come from that line, but as they're 13 and the average lifespan is 12 to 15, you start thinking about what's next, right? The good news is that we now have someone I know confirmed who had a 17-year-old doe. And that gives me hope that I will have my girls for much longer than expected. I'll put in my word of prayer, I suppose, or my wishes, and maybe we'll continue to see them look good. But yeah, 17, wow, right? Like, that's huge. And that is a testament to the breeders that I work with that do focus on the health and well-being of their animals, that do follow the husbandry that I do, right? In terms of conformation first, appropriate body, appropriate build, and coat second. When you do that, you get goats that live a long time, are healthy, are not susceptible to disease, are able to withstand weather shifts like we're having. There's Miss Wren. I didn't think she was going to come join us today. Wren, you're getting a little round. You look a little bit like a beach ball. So we're closing in at the end of December. I know I talk about it every time I look at the girls, but we should be seeing signs of pregnancy from everybody. And I think I am. So I'm pretty happy about that. Meanwhile, the original reason I came out here was to check the fence line, but it's clear from here that there's absolutely nothing touching it. At this time of the year, we mow that strip next to the fence, and it's for exactly these kind of purposes. One, we can see very easily if something has fallen, because there's a very clear, here, let me come over here and show you. There's a very clear strip next to the fence line. You know that during the summer, we let that overgrow, we let it get taken over, and we give it, over to the wildlife. But this time of the year, we mow it so that we can see easily and quickly if something has fallen and touched the fence line. There is a tree that has fallen. It was caught by some of the other older downed trees, and we're just going to probably let that be a part of the landscape. Might trim some of these branches that are sticking out so they don't smash us when we try and keep this strip mowed. But for the most part, we're just going to leave that as is. It's not touching a fence. It's not causing any problems. And the rest of our fence line looks pristine. So the next thing I have to do is walk the woods, which is a scary thought because there's a good chance there's a lot of trees down back there. But the positive aspect is we absolutely have no issues with our fence lines. And everybody's contained, everybody's happy, everybody's healthy, and we're going to leave it that way. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It is beautiful after the storm, so we'll take that. May not have power, may not have internet, but we certainly have pretty scenes and a good time to walk the fields. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, be kind, and we will all see you at the next one. Isn't that right? Bye, girls.